Hello friends, in this session we will understand zombie brands. Recently there is a news that Coca Cola's second quarter sales has fell by 28% and 7.2 billion American dollar. Out of 400 master brands, more than half of brands have little or no scale. They only contribute only 2% of the total revenue. In 2018, Coca Cola has identified 125 underperforming brands or units for elimination. Coca Cola has removed 275 products in the first half of 2019. So the organization wants to focus on brands that can give profit. In this connection, recently there was a news that Coca Cola is going to discontinue these zombie brands. And what exactly this zombie brand is and how Coca-Cola is facing problem related to sales. Why there is a decline in Coca-Cola's sales recently? There are some points we can highlight. The first point is that due to COVID-19, Coca-Cola has stopped performing. The major arena or major stadiums or major theaters where people used to consume its products are closed. In this connection, Coca-Cola has not been able to identify new places or new segment of customers to deliver its product immediately. There is a supply chain issue because of COVID-19. There is lockdown going on everywhere in the world. There is no more the normalcy of operation. Similarly, some of the brands which required some of the cold storage or special transportation facility are also not getting enough attention. So lack of technology adoption can be another factor of Coca-Cola's decline of sales. Coca-Cola has not been able to adopt technology. They are very slow in adopting technology. And this is something which is reflected in their recent decline of sales. Competitors like Pepsi is growing its snacks business, whereas Coca-Cola doesn't have any prominent snacks business as such. And due to pandemic, Coca-Cola's customers are more concerned. Probably the carbonated drink has stopped performing. So Coca-Cola is now telling that it is going to stop operating Odwalla brand juice beverages from 31st of July 2020. This something has been declared by the CEO James Quincy. As we know that he has said that innovation doesn't mean experimentation solely for the sake of experimentation. It is also required a certain level of ruthlessness. So that ruthlessness has come into picture today, and that's why Coca-Cola is going to withdraw some of its brands in recent times. Coca-Cola has said that it will kill some of the zombie brands week after dropping Odwalla. So what does it mean, a zombie brand? And can Coca-Cola kill these zombie brands? And what are the marketing implications of these zombie brands? And can we really classify Odwalla as a zombie brand? Sometimes organizations die and products die. Their brands live on. They are resuscitated, redefined, or kept alive by unusual means. These brands live with the story of ambiguity, confusion, contradiction to accumulation. The words of Marcus Geisler, zombie brands are on-day brands because of the customers, because some of the special qualities they have, and because of the special qualities they always come to your mind and in memory. As per the reports of Brand Quarterly, a study of Havas Media Group, majority of people in the world doesn't care whether the brands live or not. 73% of the brands disappear tomorrow and people will not care about it. So here the problem is that brands are thinking to be alive, yet they are finding less sales and struggling to fulfill management's expectations. They become non-functional and existence as egocentric. So that's why the phase of brand, when it ceased to exist in terms of sales, in terms of performance, is called a zombie brand. So let's go to the second question and let's try to understand, can we kill a zombie brand? As per this question, it is difficult to kill a zombie brand because it is difficult to kill a brand from the mind of the customer. And operational wise, a brand can be withdrawn, but at the same time they resurrect and they try to perform even if they decease. They perform in the mind of the customer. They always try to bring things which the customer loves to imagine. Sometimes the manufacturers or the marketers, they do bring these brands to mainstream business and they try to introduce these brands or reintroduce these brands when there is a right opportunity or time to bring them back. That's why zombie brands are very difficult to kill, and because they always try to evoke the thought of nostalgia. What are the marketing implications of a zombie brand? The marketing implication of a zombie brand is huge. A zombie brand is a challenge for a marketer. Customers try to remember these brands, they always associate with the brand, they always associate with the emotions with the brand. Customers' memory and their emotion or emotional associations cannot be isolated from these brands. They can guide the marketer to correct the mistakes, if any, and they are not necessarily the burden for the company, and they are the past, and that's why sometimes they can be the inspiration. That's why probably Coca Cola is thinking about using the word zombie. Odwalla was acquired by Coca Cola in 2001 for $181 million American dollars. It was acquired as an expanding strategy by Coca Cola towards the non-carbonated product line. It is a fresh juice. It sold unpasteurized juice, and the issue came into picture in 1996 when somebody died because of consumption of Odwalla, and that was E. coli disease. From there onwards, the company started to reposition itself, change its process of production, and it could become cost effective also. And the Coca-Cola was very confident of its performance. But suddenly what happened? Suddenly why this company couldn't able to perform? Why this brand couldn't able to perform? And that's why Coca-Cola CEO had to assess this brand not going for 3 years, and there is no brand recognition and less than 2% of contribution to revenue. That's why he probably used the word zombie. In this particular discussion, you could able to understand that still in this phase of COVID-19, organizations like Coca-Cola has faced problem. They have faced problem of revenue generation, like the organization is having a bigger challenge of the place where it used to sell. The supply chain issues have a bigger challenge, and lack of technology adoption is another bigger issue for Coca-Cola to survive in this phase. And competitors are striking hard, competitors having some of the portfolios where Coca-Cola has not invested recently, and probably they don't have any idea how to grow. And the pandemic has made the Coca-Cola's customers more health conscious. So this particular session you could able to understand, and this can be a thought-provoking session giving you ideas that how Coca-Cola could move forward with the rest of the brands it is having. What is your view on it? Please do comment in the comment box and we can start a discussion.